Hi, it's Mark Bossert from Top Local Lead Generation. We're here with Western Canada's leading franchise expert, Mr. Chuck Prenevost. He works with a company called FranNet, and he'll give you advice on what kind of franchise you want to research and whether you got what it takes. And that's what we're going to talk about today. How are you doing today, Chuck?
Doing great, Mark. Yeah, it's end of the week. It's a good day.
Yeah, and beautiful weather.
Beautiful
So,
weather.
how do we determine whether I have what it takes to own my own business?
Well, that's maybe I'll back up one step, Mark. It's one of those areas that I would say, is one of the first concerns or fear points for a lot of people. Many times, people are coming out of the corporate world, or maybe they're young entrepreneurs or younger-ish entrepreneurs that are focused on getting their own business up and running. the you know Really, it's, do I have the right stuff to run my own business? So it's a big question for many people, and one of the early questions I feel that need to be answered. And the way I usually approach that is have that discussion with them. And I look at, if I were to sort of count it off on my fingers here, when you are looking at past careers, again, past roles that you've done, if you've been in some level of a leadership role, right? Or maybe managing people, and perhaps a couple examples of that would be, you are a leader of an organization. So there's a lot of leadership roles. Maybe you're managing a sales team, or a little more internal. Maybe you're an HR manager that managed a whole system of people and processes. So I look at the leadership skills side and managing people side. I also look at systems and processes. Maybe you ran the operational side of the business. A good person that may fall into that category would be engineers, right? They're very system processed and everything like that. Or maybe somebody in IT background. So those are examples of people who've ran systems and processes. The point here is, if you've managed those systems and processes or peoples along the way, more than likely you've got the necessary skills to run your own business. And really, at that point, if you feel you are strong enough in those areas, then the question really becomes not can I do it, but really what business is the right business for me. So that's really that, do I have the right stuff to run a business? And I think those are very strong areas to look yourself in the mirror and think about. Do I have those skills necessary to run the business?
Awesome. So basically, you're saying that past history and what you've got experience in, and are you set up for fitting into a process-oriented type of business is going to make you a better fit to purchase a franchise?
Absolutely, Mark. And it's I think I've mentioned this, or I've said this phrase to you in the past. It's a time to take a good hard look at yourself in a mirror and really take stock of who you are and what your strong suits are, and bring those skills to the table. I think is a good first step to address that concern. Do I have the right stuff to make this work?
Awesome. So I think that's pretty much covers it. If you feel like you have the right stuff, this is the guy to call. He can walk you through the kind of research, the kind of economic details and realities that you need to have a look at, the kind of look at yourself that you need to have a look at, and then decide on what kind of business opportunity might be the best fit. Chuck's the guy who can walk you through it. It's a free service. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get a coach on your side who can help you pick the right franchise. So Chuck Prenevost, he's a Western Canada franchise expert. Give him a call, 1-604-849-0278. Thanks, Chuck.
You're welcome, Mark. Good to see you again.